Hello and welcome to the Worst Art Channel on YouTube. I'm Chris Ripper and I can't art, as will be apparent throughout this video. This is the week 2 check-in for my completely invented theme month, Perspectember, in which I'm attempting to learn how to draw, but really just perceive perspective in a sort of methodical way as opposed to just understanding it. Rather, not understanding it. Sensing it, I think, is probably the better term there. So I'm going to play a couple of clips from throughout the week because I tried to be pretty diligent about recording a little summary after drawing each day. And then I will be back to, I guess, sum up the summaries? That sounds right. Right? See you in a minute. Hello. Okay, this is September 9th, and it is, well, obviously it's day 9 of Perspectember. I was trying to think of how many days I've actually done a drawing, and I think other than yesterday, I've done one every day that was specifically focused on perspective. Today I did a bit of a video about drawing circles in perspective, and I'm still running off the same sort of, it's not like a course, it's just a website that's kind of like step 1, learn this, step 2, learn that. So I'm up to like step 7, I think, or 8, and that was drawing circles in perspective. So I went and found a video about that, and I will link all of that below. The video is really, really helpful. I gave like a how to draw circles in perspective well, and then a sort of how to draw them if you're not going to spend that much time doing it, sort of thing. So that's always helpful to me because I think the sustainability of the me drawing things project is definitely contingent upon not needing to take an hour every time I want to draw a circle. So that's hyperbolic. It wasn't an hour. But if I was going to do it right, I'd be measuring shit and doing math, and I just cannot be bothered. So I do feel pretty good about that, if you'll forgive the shakiness. Learning. Let's see. So there's something is happening there. I did circles and cylinders, and I feel pretty decent about them, and I feel like that's skills that I can take away. I don't exactly know how to apply them to real drawings at this point, but I think that when I need a circle, I'll have a better way of drawing it, and I can certainly draw it if I have, like, horizon line and some fucking angles and shit. So, feeling good about that, I think. So yeah, that's it for today. Circles. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello. Quickly, I have to go in like 5 seconds to drumstick fitness, pound fitness. But I did want to record that I am immensely frustrated with perspective today. Oh my fucking god. So I'm trying to follow a Jazza perspective thing, and I can't do it. It's the worst. I can't make it look right. I back up, I go forward, I try to draw every single line the same way, and I can't do it. It's just, I might have another go at it later because I am just so frustrated right now. That is literally my alarm. I'm gonna go pound the shit out of some drumsticks because I really feel like that's what I have earned after this perspective nightmare. Perspective nightmare! Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I just remembered that I completely forgot to do my check-in video for yesterday, so let's pretend it's yesterday, which would have been the 11th. I'm filming this one with Blake, because that seemed like the thing to do. Okay, so today, meaning yesterday, I drew so much. I drew a lot. I drew for Hi Blakey. I drew for hours and hours and hours, and it was like, I don't know, it was like an alley or something, but it had a lot of weird curves and stuff, so I thought it would be fun as a sort of perspective thing. I don't know that it was actually in any way successful. I was going to do a speed paint of it, which would actually come out before this video, so it would be the last video out before this one, but I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure I have the bravery to do that. See, now I just am filming a video at a weird angle. But anyway, this is what I did yesterday. I kind of stopped at some point. I did like half of the thing and then stopped. Oh, that's my notebook. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to paint it. I don't know what's going to happen with it. But I drew for hours and I was super, super absorbed in it, and it was actually lovely. So that's a nice change from the rest of my Perspectember attempts. So there you have it. That was yesterday / today. See you tomorrow / actually today. Okay, 12th day of September, 12th day of Perspectember, and I feel okay. I feel okay today. I did do the watercolor of the picture that I tried to draw yesterday for Perspectember, and I felt better about it today. So I've now, I guess, drawn that image twice and then painted it, and I think that I learned things. Certainly when I was painting, there's some steps in it, and that took me fully probably 10 minutes yesterday, erasing and redrawing and erasing and redrawing. I cannot get my brain to see depth very well. So that took a long time yesterday, and today it took less time. I kind of painted it on the fly, and it doesn't look great, but I think it's more or less, you can tell what the hell it is. So there were a couple of things like that I definitely feel like went better today, and I'm slowly kind of getting little bits of things. It's still all over the place, and like I can't put it all together to make one understanding of perspective, but definitely I get it slightly better than I did before, which is all one can really ask for in a theme month. So yeah, that's that, and I will see you tomorrow, and then I'll cobble together this video and post it as the week 2 check-in. Time's flying. Bye. Hello. So, Perspectember, day 13-ish. I think I didn't draw on Sunday, so, ish. Really, I have trouble getting bored, which sounds terrible, but I'll be like in the middle of drawing a thing and then just kind of nope out. So I think partially I need to get faster, which I'll only do by, drawing. And probably I need to also pick different pictures and try to have a looser style. I get really, and this is like a baby drawing thing, I get really hung up on trying to make straight lines and do everything with measurements and everything, and pictures turn out better when I'm really good about that, but also I have less fun. So I think I need to find a middle ground between, trying to represent things very accurately and trying to just enjoy the process of trying to represent things. So that I think I will focus on next week, and maybe try to draw with a looser hand and, without the ruler. The ruler fucks everything up, by which I mean it makes everything more accurate. I don't know. These two things simultaneously exist. So there you have it. That's week 2 in Perspectember. Actually, I guess I'll do a summing up clip after this. But yes, that is your weekly report from the drawing of was going to say trenches, but I feel like that's somewhat problematic. So from the drawing of the Perspectember, from the Perspectember drawing, I'm just going to stop now. Bye.
Okay, there you have it. That is week 2. I did think that I would show the thing that I worked on today, if I can kind of get it slightly in focus. It's Washington Square Park, and I think it's kind of recognizably Washington Square Park. So that's good. Sorry. It did take me roughly half of forever to draw. And I did little people, which I've never done before, so that was kind of fun. I started out really rigid and then started losing focus and got a little more loose and enjoyed it more. And like I said in this last clip, I think I'll focus on that next week. So I have a focus going forward and a completed second week of work. So that feels pretty good. Successful so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back to check in next week. Bye.